and three sheep. So we should be getting back to full steam soon, and we should go on to stage to get a little bit of the performance, the Mazuk presentation by the Capuchin Cultural Group. That is Day One Mazuk this year, showing the prowess in the dances, the traditional dances, the traditional square dances, and they do a little bit of Mazuk Yopa Uche. So we're still waiting to see that everything comes back, but we have a performance, and you should see grace, poise, and elegance by the Capuchin Cultural Group, one of the leading cultural groups on the island, from the north of the island, far north of the island. Of course, that was the Capuchin Cultural Group doing some Mazuk, and they were very well decked. I think the men wearing some black and white with their cummerbund, with their sashes, red sashes, and a green gilet, while the ladies have pink, green, and white colored skirt, flowing skirt, with their beautiful kerchief, I would say, on their is it the right? No, it's the yes, it's the right shoulders, and they're beautiful decked in their outfits. So they have just finished done the Mazuk for us. So as they come off stage, I'm gonna get ready for the next performance for the day. So soon we'll be hoping that everything should be back to normal. Just again, we can tell you that we thank our sponsors for assisting us to bring this commentary to you live as it takes place at the scenic, beautiful Woodford Primary School, where when you look around, you see the lush green and the beautiful view of Dominica perched on these mountains of Woodford Hill. It's just beauty and breathtaking, and as the sun goes down, you get to see it even clearer and more scenic, the view here. So that was the Capuchin Cultural Group. So coming up very soon, we will have a little show by the T Matador, the people up there, and then we're going to have Tibois. So Tibois coming up soon, and then we have some of the team matador from the area doing a presentation coming up soon. So we're expecting to see Tibois, Pebush drummers, and hopefully we will get some belly. Of course, we cannot leave without getting some belly from the cultural elder for 2023, Mr. Johnny Skerritt, because we know that he is an avid belly dancer. He is a winner of many belly competitions. He have won in the children category. He have won in the other categories, winning more. In fact, 3 times in a row. So he is a legend, one to force to reckon with where the belly is concerned. So we're going to see a display of the team matador from the area. She's dressed in a jeep, yellow foulard, and tete cassé. And then you have two beautiful ladies in the wob, and they have the floral wob, one with a red wob with blue flowers and the blue foulard, and the other with floral white with flower wob with yellow flowers. So we're going to get a presentation from them. So Leila, tell me, what do you think of the celebration so far, how it has been going?
Well, I must say I'm impressed with this presentation, these different performances this evening, and as I said, I'm loving the fact that there is a number of young people involved in these different performances, and we are seeing that the culture is alive and it is being passed on to generations, and this is something that we continue to promote and we continue to, you know, influence, and we would really love to. One day I think I will be on that stage. I'm doing a performance, maybe a ballet. I actually love the belly dance as well, and if the flirtation is good, but I'm seeing the flirtation as a very more difficult dance, and I would really want to try the ballet. But as I said, it is nice to see that a lot of young people involved in these different cultural performances, and they are literally taking this very serious. And the looks on their face when they are doing the different dances, the way they move their body, the way they display and carry the Wop Duet, the jeep, we really love to see that, and it means culture is alive and culture is blooming in Dominica. Our culture is rich. Our culture is something that we should preserve, and also with the team matadors on stage of the Woodford Hill area, we are also seeing the Miss Wop Duet 2023 making an entrance as well. I guess she will do a little display on stage tonight, and she was crowned Miss Wop Duet maybe a week ago at the Miss Wop Duet pageant. So she's Tanisha Balson, and right now we are seeing some great performances from the Team Matador participants of the Woodford Hill, and they are displaying their their shape as well. They are moving gracefully, and it's all about grace and elegance, and carrying the Wop Duet as a national pride. And as I said, we are having some technical difficulties, but we are trying our best to get back streaming live for persons viewing on DBS Radio Facebook page, and we know most of the diasporas are tuned in and would love to see the performances. So stay tuned, don't leave. As soon as we get back on track and we are able to display our different performances tonight, there you would be, I know for sure you would be grateful for that. So this is DBS Radio, the nation station, bringing you live coverage of the cultural gala of the Heritage Day in Dominica, in the northeast of Dominica, in Woodford Hill. And just to remind our listeners that we had a number of sponsors. We have a number of sponsors who came on board with us. We have the government of Dominica. We have Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited. We have Granby Cooperative Credit Union Limited. We have alias Fossil de la Dominique. And a number of other sponsors, supporting this event tonight. And as was mentioned early on, we are seeing the crowd, getting bigger. People are hearing about the cultural gala in Woodford Hill, and they are making their way to Woodford Hill. And this is something I really love about Dominicans. Wherever the action be, there will be. So we are seeing the crowd, even though it's raining right now. It's actually raining, but persons are still coming out to support the event. And I must give some kudos to the Cultural Division and the Woodford Hill Planning Committee to put together this type of event. This is one of a spectacular event for our independence. Heritage Day normally marks the opening of the annual Creole Week. However, due to the passage of Hurricane Tammy, it had to be postponed to 2 days. So right now we are basically, we should say, closing off the independence celebration with this activity. Okay, and I think right now we are on. So for those who are tuned in on radio, you can now see the live performances on DBS Radio Facebook page. So run to the Facebook page and check out the different performances. Right now we are seeing Miss Wop Duet
Dominica 2023
as
you make a special appearance tonight
on the stage. We are due to bring that live for you on our Facebook page, and she's just backstage gearing up to actually do her display, do her performance for this evening. And here she is, Tanisha Balsa, Miss Wop Duet 2023.
Come on, put your hands together for her. Put your hands together for her. Absolutely beautiful. And what we're going to ask you to do, we're going to ask the other cranes to, or the other winners to join on stage and to take a dance with this Raining Wop Duet 2023.
Raining Wop Duet, Miss Wop Duet 2023, Tanisha.
It's an honor to be in her presence. Put your hands together for all the ladies. As we look at all of them one more time. wear the national dress of Dominica. The Wop Duet.
Miss
Beautiful.
Duet 2023.
The team Matador is wearing a ship. And the others are wearing the Wop Duet. Absolutely beautiful. One more time, again, put your hands together, make some noise.
Wondering, we are back live on CBS Radio Facebook page.
Absolutely
So you
beautiful.
can view the different performances that's happening on the grounds of the Woodford Primary School for the
As the
cultural
major exit will start
the
with the team
Heritage
Matador, as she
Day
says on the guide.
2023 for Independence Celebration, 45th anniversary of independence.
Followed by the Miss Wop Duet Northeast Comprehensive, and they say their goodbyes. Followed by the Miss Wop Duet 2016. And of course the Miss reigning Dominica. Miss Wop Duet Dominica 2023.
We still have a number of items on the agenda this evening. We have a traditional outfits fashion segment that is to come. We
One more
have
time, give them a
also
civic
Creole
round of
song by
applause.
Mr. Kazali. We also have a creative dance by the Woodford Primary School. We have the Paracuna Cultural Group. We also have Pebbles Drummers for drumming and
Let's
sound.
give our
Woodford Hill
musicians
Bel Air.
a
So
round
there are
of
a
applause. Put your hands together for
number
them.
of items on the agenda
Thank you, guys.
still.
Awesome job
And it
indeed.
is just 6:19 p.m. in Dominica, and we are bringing you live coverage of Heritage Day in Dominica for our 45th
Are you enjoying the show?
anniversary of independence.
Of course, Heritage Day
Carifuna
in the community of Woodford.
carrying up for their performance, and I believe they are next. So, as I said, you could see live coverage of the event on TBS Radio Facebook page. You know, just tune in to the TBS Radio Facebook page, and you can view what's happening at Woodford Primary School right now.
called Tibwa from the community of Simit, Woodford Hill.
Nishan.
What they had done during the competitions this year, and this group has been in existence for some time now and doing much justice in terms of drumming and drumming Assam. And just as they're preparing, we can tell the listeners that our broadcast is brought to them for the kind compliments of
The government of the Commonwealth of Dominica,
the National Cultural Council,
Flow Dominica Limited,
the Sign Man,
alias Forces de la Dominique,
the Granby Cooperative Credit Union Limited,
Central Cooperative Credit Union
the
Limited,
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Limited,
FITMA,
Treshik. So we go across to the stage for Drumming Assam by Tibwa.
No muteya mutaila, look it up a coco, look it up a kalalu, tout ça pas qu'à compter, si bien qui cavole yale, les soleils qu'à chauffer, pas me laisser pas ni l'argent Dominique c'est pays à nous. Eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Dominique c'est pays à nous. Eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Pas me laisser pas ni l'argent Dominique c'est pays à nous. Nous pas me laisser pas ni l'argent Dominique c'est pays à nous. Répétez, eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Pas me laisser pas ni l'argent Dominique c'est pays à nous. Dominique c'est ça nous, Dominique c'est Patayo, Dominique pas quitter yo pour Dominique nous, Dominique c'est ça yo, Dominique c'est Patayo, Dominique pas quitter yo pour Dominique nous. Mais les Ibani, l'argent Dominique c'est pays à nous. Eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Eh oui, Dominique c'est pays à nous. Mais les Ibani, l'argent Dominique c'est pays à nous. Nous pas mais les Ibani, l'argent Dominique c'est pays à nous. Pays naturel, la famille qui bien agit. Pays naturel, Dominique qui belle. Pays naturel, Dominique nous consigne. Si vous voulez voir pays naturel, venez à Woodford. Pays naturel, la famille qui bien agit. Pays naturel, Dominique qui belle. Pays naturel, Dominique nous consigne. Si vous voulez voir pays naturel, venez à 6 plages Woodford. à Dominique, nous tenions le montagne, nous n'y croyons pas, à goutiller ses zéros, à Dominique, nous tenions le montagne, tu le vois pays naturel, venez à Dominique. Pays naturel, la famille qui bien agit. Pays naturel, Dominique qui belle, pays naturel, Dominique du Cosiro, il le voit pays naturel, venez à Dominique. Si vous voulez voir pays naturel, venez ici, mon dame l'hôtel. Si vous voulez voir pays naturel, allez à un moral pool.
Yeah, we had it from Tiba.
Là où veut nous qui aller, anti-côté retrouvé, anti-côté qui caché, civilisation pas maniée.
Well, we have just had the Tibois drummers doing some drumming for us, and soon we're going to see the uh, Kalinagos, the
The Carifuna
Kalina
Cultural
cultural
Group.
group. So they are going to be performing for us, doing some drumming and dancing, Carib style, and they'll be followed by the Pebush cultural group doing some drumming for us. So it has been a feat, Leila. It has been a long evening of performances,
Yes.
but with lots of rain, the weather it's really started to pour. But persons are not daunted by the fact that we have some lots of rain coming down. They're still here enjoying the
Dominicans are
performances.
never daunted by rain. We once is cultural activities. We are supporting it, so we will be there.
Yes.
So right now we're moving on to the main stage for the Carifuna Cultural Group.
Yeah, they're doing last minute setup, but they have been announced the Carifuna Cultural Group, where they will be doing some of the cultural dances or our ancestral dances, you call that, from the Caribs, our first inhabitants to this beautiful island of Waitu Kubuli. So we can go on stage for the Carifuna Cultural Group as they do some dance and drumming for us.
music, Carifuno. Carifuno music.
Wet and white. Wet and white. Wet and white. Munka kutte yo kamage, yo kagadi yo kade.
Umeze Carifuna.
Yo le wa yo dwe.
Carifuna.
Yo le kanti.
Carifuna.
Yo te kanti.
Carifuna.
Leve Carifuna, Chimwe Ola Ukatewe. Ewi Nola, Ewi Nola, Ewi Nola, Ewi Nola. Ewi Nola, Ewi Nola, Mele Santa Carifuna. Ewi Nola, Ewi Nola, Mele Santi Carifuna. We know that today we know that we listen to Carifuna. We know that today we know that we listen to music Carifuna. We know that. We know that. We know that. We know that. I don't know who they are. Na na na. Whoa whoa whoa. I don't know who they are.
Nunca danse la je, nunca danse du pied. Nunca danse la je, nunca danse du pied.
Kalina go se sayove. Kalina go se sayove.
Bayo soufflé, Carifuna Kamute ho, Carifuna Cafe no we, Carifuna Cafe no crazy. Carifuna.
Selby café mais changer côté à moi. Selby café mais changer yancé à moi.
Chabola.
Selby café mais changer les Columbus des scènes. Et tu fais à moi et papa moi.
Tabula. Tabula ka sonné.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Tabula ka oulé.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Tabula ka yeah.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Selby te café moi changer côté à moi.
Tabula.
Selby te café moi changer ancien à moi.
Tabula.
Selby te café moi changer les Columbus de San. Si tu fais à moi et papa moi.
Tabula.
Tabula ka sonné.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Tabula ka oulé.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Tabula ka yeah.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Kabuye moi oulé tabou.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Woy.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Woy.
Eh bien, messieurs, mesdames, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Mabrika. I want to hear your hands clapping, so let's go. I want to see you. The great moment of 45th anniversary when the drums play a meaningful role in the liberation of different groups, different nations. African Kalinago. The drum is a center, the heartbeat. We continue honoring the drum because we know the drum is a song that can bring you out of sadness to happiness. We want everybody of the community, wherever you have, to keep on rolling the drum, play the drum. Harry Food, are you ready? Woodford Hill.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Wesley, let me hear you.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Kalimiki.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Atkinson.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Kalinago Dempsey.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Dominica Wesley.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Woy.
Kabuye moi oulé tabou.
Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu. Kabuye mwa ule kabu.
Woy. Kabuye moi.
Son temps pour son l'amour.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son qui chaud nous prend si haut.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son temps pour ses pas chouchou.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son temps pour son l'amour.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son qui chaud nous prend si haut.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son temps pour ses pas chouchou.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son temps pour son l'amour.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son qui chaud nous prend si haut.
Kabuye mwa.
Yo son temps pour ses pas chouchou. Thank you. Good night.
Merci. Thank you very much.
Merci.
Yes.
In the lovely
Sorry? Not your mother, not this mother, my dear. Octavia. I'm trying to remember some names. Belford Benjamin. And there are so many others who island culture from, who island the dance from, who island different things from. And all of us, we learn from them. I remember Maurice Benjamin playing as part of the band, always present for practice. These people were the backbone of our culture here in Woodford Hill. But unfortunately, they are no longer with us. Can we take 30 seconds of silence just to remember them? Pay tribute to them.
I think so. It is very fitting, and we always have to remember the contributions of those who passed. They were also, vital in promoting and creating some of the cultural groups. So we have to pay tribute to these individuals because their contribution is of paramount importance as to those who are still here promoting and showcasing Dominica's culture.
Yes, and these stalwarts, these persons, they paved the way to the culture that we have and we celebrate today. Some of them passed on and taught some of the younger persons the traditions. They got them involved in one way or the other to have that rich, vibrant culture that we have, and we celebrate and we feature, especially during this time of year when we celebrate our independence. And this year we're celebrating our 45th anniversary of independence under the theme Annu Celebrate. And while some persons may say it is over after the community of service normally, but today we meet a day after this due to the passage of Tammy. When we had to take some time off, we had to postpone the Heritage Day, but it was too important not to have a community day, Heritage Day celebrations, and not to remember our cultural icons and slash our cultural elder. So that is why this is happening today on the 5th of November in the northeastern village of Woodford Hill.
I truly believe this is one of the most important events of the cultural of our independence. To as you said, sash our cultural elders, also award those who have made significant contributions to the development of culture in Dominica. So I believe with the postponement, it was very much good that it was postponed and it was not just thrown out of the calendar of activities for the independence celebration.
And right about now we go on stage for the Pebbles drummers and the Pebbles.
All right, let's hear it for the Pebush. Drumming us some. All right, as we got some music from the DJ, we got the members of the Bel Woodford Hill Bel group to come and get yourself organized as we bring the curtains down on the cultural event. So the members of the Woodford Hill Bel group get organized and we take some music from the DJ.
Okay, so we had the Paybush drummers doing some drumming for us, and then soon we're going to have Belly from the Woodford Hill Belly group, and then we have the vote of thanks, and we bring the curtains down on Heritage Day 2023 here in the scenic and beautiful Woodford Hill.
What a spectacular day it was, a day full of culture, a day full of vibrancy, a day full of energy, and it was a total good day for me as a young person, and I must say it's good to see that our culture is flourishing and is moving from one generation to the next. We have seen some magnificent performances here today, this evening, and as the MC said, we are soon going to close the curtains down, or bring down the curtains for Heritage Day 2023, and we'll be closing that with a performance from the Woodford Hill Cultural Group. They will be doing ballet, my favorite cultural dance. I can't wait to see this one, and I'm seeing that they are gearing up for that. I'm also seeing the cultural elder for 2023. He's on stage, setting his stage. Mr. Johnny Skerritt and other members of the Woodford Hill Cultural Group. I'm also seeing another recipient of an award this afternoon. He was one of the iconic persons who assist in developing culture in Woodford Hill. I'm seeing him as well on the stage. We might get a performance from him, and I must say it was an exciting day today, and it was really good to see that our culture is living through the veins of Dominicans, especially Dominicans on the northeast of the island, Woodford Hill. It's my first time being here in the community of Woodford Hill. I'm ashamed to say that, but I'm saying it. And I did enjoy the view. I did enjoy the scenery. I did enjoy the atmosphere, the culture, the way in which persons, carry our culture is very wonderful.
And it is good to see that we can bring persons who are principiants, persons who are for the first time coming out to these things, and they're having fun, saying that our culture is something that we enjoy and we love. And it is always good to be in this sort of setting. And sorry for those who missed. I just want to shout out a few persons. Claudia Toussaint Granby, I know she's missed it and she would be listening, so I hope, Claudia, good night to you. Cheryl St. Bernard and Canefield, I know they would have loved to be at something like this, but they were at the gala last night, so I hope they enjoy that, and we hope they come out next time and see some of the spectacle. But we're going across to the Bella group from the Woodford Hill group, and one of the persons I will be dancing with them is the cultural elder. So we expect to see some good things from the Woodford Hill Cultural Group.
anticipating this performance. So stay tuned to DBS Radio and the DBS Radio Facebook page. You can see it live. So in case you are wondering how can you see this live broadcast, you can also tune in to DBS Radio YouTube page and its Facebook page, and you will see this performance. So we are getting set for the Woodford Cultural Group as they will perform Bel Air this evening to close down the curtains on Heritage Day 2023. And they are just setting up, ensuring that their mics are proper and everybody is actually in their position. I'm seeing already. Okay, so they are set to begin now.
Moita nuka tribele, wuti nuka chenli viva. Ai mota nuka tribele, wuti nuka chenli viva. Mota nuka tribele, wuti nuka chenli viva. Ai 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 mota nuka tribele, wuti nuka chenli viva. Yo was where vasa. Mota nuka tribele, wuti nuka chenli viva. Yo was where vasa. Ai mota nuka tribele, wuti nuka chenli viva. 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 Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. We you jamo. Ye dati bamwe. Ye magde bamwe. Ye Belfort bamwe. Ye Maurice bamwe. Ye neti bamwe. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Ye magde bamwe. Ye Octavie bamwe. Yo wow bamwe. Ye Belfort bamwe. Ye Maurice bamwe. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Ye magde bamwe. Ye neti bamwe. Ye Valjean bamwe. Ye Belfort bamwe. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Ye magde bamwe. Ye Octavie bamwe. Ye Maurice bamwe. Ye Belfort bamwe. Ye Mas John bamwe. Ye David bamwe. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Scarito, scarito, why you? Ay, scarito. Ye magde bamwe. Yok ta vie ba moi oui. Ye ne ti ba moi oui. Yo wa ba moi oui. Ye ne ti ba moi oui. Ye Belfort ba moi oui. Ye ma John ba moi oui. Ye Maurice ba moi oui. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Ye Magde ba moi oui. Ye Belfort ba moi oui. Ye Maurice ba moi oui. Ye Mas John ba moi oui. Ye Octavie ba moi oui. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Ye Mas John ba moi oui. Ye Maurice ba moi oui. Yo wa ba moi oui. Ye Octavie ba moi oui. Ye Nettie ba moi oui. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Ye Magde ba moi oui. Ye Nettie ba moi oui. Ye Octavie ba moi oui. Ye Belfort ba moi oui. Ye Maurice ba moi oui. Yo wa ba moi oui. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Avocat yo ba moi oui. Leve yo ba moi oui. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Vole ba moi oui. Ye Magde ba moi oui. Ye Nettie ba moi oui. Ye Magde ba moi oui. Ye Octavie ba moi oui. Ye Maurice ba moi oui. Ye Magde ba moi oui. Ye Belfort ba moi oui. Ye Mas John ba moi oui. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Scarito, Scarito, why yo, ay, Scarito. Andrea, oh, chama kasi melje, chama kasi melje, chama ka femel my Andrea. Chama kasi melje, chama ka femel mal Andrea. Ay chama kasi melje, chama ka femel mal Andrea. Ay chama kasi melje, chama ka femel mal Andrea. Ai chama café me mal puma we me Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama café me mal puma we me Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama café me mal puma we me Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama café me mal puma we me Andrea. Ai chama kawache puma we me Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama kasi me uje chama café me mal Andrea. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama café me mal, puma we me Andrea. Ai chama kawashi, puma we me Andrea. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama café me mal, puma we me Andrea. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama café me mal, puma we me Andrea. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Ai chama café me mal, puma we me Andrea. Ai chama cacima o G, chama café me malandria. Joy, seu moca pale. Joy, seu moca hele. Joy, seu moca pale. Avawale muche no bad belle. Joy, seu moca crier. Joy, seu moca pale. Avawale muche no bad belle. Aïe, joka batabula, tellement bien. Joka batabula, pli meilleur. C'est joka batabula, tellement bien. Avant wale mouche no batabou. Joy, c'est mon kahele. Joy, c'est mon kahele. Joy, c'est mon kabale. Avant wale mouche no bat belle. Oti morceau aujourd'hui, oti morceau demain. Oti morceau aujourd'hui, oti morceau demain. Oti morceau aujourd'hui, oti morceau demain. Avant wale mouche no batabou. Joy, c'est mon kahele. Joy, c'est mon kapale. Joy, c'est mon kahele. Avant wale mouche no batabou. Oti morceau aujourd'hui, oti morceau demain. Oti morceau aujourd'hui, oti morceau demain. Oti morceau aujourd'hui, oti morceau demain. Avant wale mouche no batabou. Joy, c'est mon kahele. Joy, c'est mon kahele. Avant. Un joka bataboula tellement bien. Le joka bataboula pli meilleur. Joka bataboula tellement bien. Avant aller moucher nous batabou.
That's the realest DJ on the block, right?
Put your hands together for the Woodford Ballet Group. Wonderful indeed.
Quite an interesting day it has been, and culture, as I said, is very much alive, very, very, very much alive. culture is alive in Dominica, and we saw it displayed right here in Woodford Hill for the Heritage Day Cultural Gala. And for listeners who maybe just tuned in to the nation station DBS Radio, or maybe just viewing on YouTube and Facebook or Facebook, we just like to tell you this has been Heritage Day 2023 in Dominica, and right now we are gearing up to get the vote of thanks by the deputy chairperson of the Woodford Hill Heritage Day Committee. Mic check for her. I guess on the main stage there is some difficulties in terms of her mic.
Honorable Greta Roberts,
Okay.
Minister of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development. Honorable Fidel Grant, Minister for Public Works, Public Utilities and Digital Economy and Parliamentary Representative of the Woodford Hill constituency. Other honorable members of Cabinet and Parliament. Mr. Lucian Blackmore, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development. Other Permanent Secretaries, Mr. Ulson Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer Acting and Chair of the Independence Committee. Mr. Glenroy Toussaint, Local Government Commissioner. Ms. Safira Greenaway, Chair of the Woodford Hill Heritage Committee and members. Mr. Johnny Skerritt, Cultural Elder. Father Franco Simberts, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for giving us your presence. As the vibrant colors fade and the echoes of our culture performance quiet down, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude as Heritage Day 2023 at Woodford Hill comes to a close. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt thanks to each one of you who participated, performed, and attended this event. Your presence added immense value, turning this day into a memorable celebration of our shared heritage. A special word of appreciation goes to the talented performers who graced our stage today. Your performances were not just displayed, they were bridges connecting us to our roots, reminding us of the beauty of our diverse cultures. I extend my deepest gratitude to the organizers and volunteers
Resolve that so that you get part of the vote of thanks coming from Miss Ambo, giving thanks to all those who have contributed in one way or another. And she's given a long list of those who have contributed and what they have contributed and how they have contributed to make again Heritage Day a success.
And by the looks of things, I believe it was a successful day, rating it from my perspective. And as I said, I really enjoyed the day. I enjoyed all the performances. We had a number of cultural performances. We had drumming a Sam, we had cot, we had heel and toe, folk song, we had creative dance, we had mazouk, we had drumming a Sam again. We saw a number of young people involved in the different performances, especially the Woodford Hill Primary School and the Wesley Primary School. We saw a number of students actually performing at today's Heritage Day Cultural Gala in Woodford Hill. And we also saw the different winners of the different cultural competitions for 2023. We saw the Miss Wop Duet. We saw the Miss Wop Duet 2023, Tanisha Balson. We saw the Madam Wop Duet 2022, Anna Marie Wallace of Portsmouth, and also the Madam of Madams winner 2023, Veronica Nicholas, also known as Ma Boyd. And we also saw a number of cultural icons receiving different awards. And we saw the naming of the cultural elder for 2023, Mr. Johnny Skerritt. And we saw why he was actually named the cultural elder through his two different performances he did tonight. And as I said, he's very much vibrant and in his groove. And as he mentioned to us in an interview, he's willing to, pass on his skills and traditions and talents to younger generations. He's also very keen in actually sending it out or helping out other communities across Dominica. And here we have it. The curtains has been brought down for Cultural Gala Heritage Day 2023 at Woodford Hill. And we want to thank our sponsors, the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica,
National Cultural Council,
Flow Dominica Limited,
The Sign Man,
alias Forces de la Dominique,
Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union,
Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited,
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Limited,
from Tres Chic,
and Faith Main.
and
So
Fair
this
Main.
was it down here. It was a pleasure, Leila, working with you and bringing it as it takes place here in Woodford Hill.
Definitely a pleasure.
It down here. It has been a very beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Although
it has
it's
been.
raining cats and dogs out there, but the rain can't mar the beauty and the splendor of this area. Can't mar all the good things that are happening in there. And I think just in a while we will have the Midnight Groovers, which will be coming to jam the people out
the
here
Cadas
in
icons
yes
from
in
Grand Bay.
Woodty Village or Woodty Country as they call it, Woodford Hill. So it was a pleasure, and to all those listening here and abroad, it was a pleasure bringing it to you live. So until the next time, we wish you all the best. We wish you very safe travel if you have to travel. We wish you that you have a very beautiful evening, a wonderful evening. And until the next time, this is Julian Lloyd Benjamin saying, do have a blessed and wonderful evening.
And this is Leila Langford signing out for DBS Radio. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast, for tuning in, and as well as viewing on our various social media platforms. Thank you very much, very, very much for those who left comments on the Facebook page. And thank you to our sponsors once again. Thank you to our sponsors, the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica, National Cultural Council,
Flow Dominica Limited,
the Simon,
alias Forces de la Dominique,
Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union Limited,
Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited,
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Limited,
Faith Main,
and Tres Chic. Thank you very much again. Signing out to Leila Langford. Stay tuned to DBS Radio for programming.
Good night.
When you feel the bass, night time to try.